What if I told you that the fountain of youth isn't a mythical spring hidden in some forgotten land? What if I told you it's in your kitchen? For centuries, humanity has been obsessed with the secret to a long life. We've imagined magic potions and epic quests. But what if the answer is far simpler, far more delicious, and backed by decades of scientific research? Scientists and explorers have discovered pockets around the globe where people live extraordinarily long, healthy, and happy lives. They call them the blue zones. Places like Okinawa in Japan, Sardinia in Italy, and Ikaria in Greece. These people don't just live past 100, they thrive, with sharp minds and strong bodies, often without the chronic diseases that plague the rest of the world. So what's their secret? It's not wealth or fancy gym memberships. A huge part of their longevity is found on their dinner plates. Over the next half hour, we're going on a journey. We're not just going to list 10 foods. We are going to travel to these blue zones, uncover the wisdom of our ancestors, and understand the powerful science behind the everyday foods that can add years to your life, and life to your years. This isn't about a restrictive diet. This is about discovering a more joyful, flavorful way of eating. Are you ready to unlock the secrets of the world's longest-lived people? Let's begin our countdown. We're starting our countdown with a humble, yet powerful beverage that has been cherished for centuries. Our first stop is Okinawa, Japan, an island with one of the highest concentrations of centenarians in the world. Their daily ritual often starts and ends with a cup of this, green tea. But this is more than just a comforting drink. Green tea is a powerhouse of compounds called catechins, especially one called EGCG. Think of these catechins as your body's personal security team. They are potent antioxidants that patrol your system, neutralizing harmful free radicals, those unstable molecules that damage your cells and accelerate aging. But the magic of green tea doesn't stop there. It contains a unique amino acid called L-theanine. This is what separates green tea from other caffeinated drinks. While caffeine gives you a jolt, L-theanine promotes a state of calm, focused alertness. It works in synergy with the caffeine to boost brain function without the jitters or the dreaded caffeine crash. It's a state of zen in a cup, which Okinawans have long understood as key to reducing daily stress, a major accelerator of aging. Studies have linked regular green tea consumption to a lower risk of heart disease, certain cancers, and even neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. It protects your heart by improving cholesterol levels and blood vessel function. It protects your brain by reducing the inflammation that can lead to cognitive decline. The common mistake. Many people try to get the benefits of green tea by drinking sugary, bottled versions. These are often loaded with high fructose corn syrup, which completely negates the health benefits and contributes to the very inflammation you're trying to fight. True benefit comes from brewing the tea yourself. How to enjoy it? This is the easy part. Swap your sugary soda or morning latte for a cup of freshly brewed green tea. For an extra boost, add a squeeze of lemon. The vitamin C helps your body absorb those powerful catechins more effectively. You can have it hot or iced on a warm day. For an authentic Okinawan touch, try Sanpan Cha, which is a blend of green tea and jasmine flowers, offering a beautiful aroma and an extra layer of calming botanicals. It's a simple change, a small ritual, that the people of Okinawa have practiced for generations. A toast to our health, from their island to your home. From the serene rituals of Japan, we travel to the vibrant, sun-drenched islands of the Mediterranean. Like Ikaria, Greece, here, life is celebrated, and food is medicine, and in almost every savory dish, you will find our number 9, garlic. For thousands of years, garlic has been hailed as a miracle plant. The ancient Egyptians fed it to the laborers building the pyramids to boost their strength and stamina. The Greek physician Hippocrates, the father of medicine, prescribed it for a huge range of conditions. This isn't just folklore, it's ancient wisdom being validated by modern labs. Garlic's magic comes from a sulfur compound called allicin, which is released when you chop or crush it. It's a potent anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and antiviral agent. It's nature's own antibiotic. Regular garlic consumption has been shown to significantly lower blood pressure, reduce bad LDL cholesterol, and prevent the hardening of arteries. It's a true guardian of your cardiovascular system. Think of it as a natural plumber for your blood vessels, keeping them clean and flexible. Furthermore, the sulfur compounds in garlic help your body produce its own master antioxidant, glutathione, which is crucial for detoxification and cellular protection. The common mistake: reaching for garlic powder or pre-minced garlic in a jar. While convenient, these processed forms have significantly less allicin than fresh garlic. The processing and preservatives diminish the very compound that gives garlic its power. Always choose fresh bulbs for the full medicinal effect. Pro tip for maximum benefit: to activate that powerful allicin, always chop or crush your garlic and let it sit for about 10 minutes before you cook it. Heat can diminish its effects, so letting it rest first gives the enzymes time to work their magic. Add it to everything: stir-fries, soups, sauces, roasted vegetables. It doesn't just add years to your life, it adds incredible flavor. While we're in the Mediterranean, let's talk about the vibrant heart of its cuisine, the tomato. Especially when cooked. While raw tomatoes are great, cooking them unlocks their true superpower, lycopene. Lycopene is a type of carotenoid, a family of pigments that plants produce to protect themselves from sun damage. When we eat them, they offer us that same protection from the inside out. Lycopene is particularly famous for protecting our skin from sun damage and our bodies from certain types of cancer, especially prostate cancer. It also plays a huge role in heart health. And here's the fascinating part: your body absorbs lycopene much more effectively from cooked tomato products, like sauces, pastes, and stews, especially when consumed with a little bit of healthy fat. Here's the beautiful synergy. Remember the garlic we just talked about? And what about the olive oil we're about to discuss? A classic Italian tomato sauce is a perfect trinity of longevity. The garlic provides allicin, the cooked tomatoes provide lycopene, and the olive oil provides the healthy fat needed to absorb the lycopene and adds its own anti-inflammatory polyphenols. It's not one ingredient, it's a team effort. The common mistake: believing that ketchup or commercial pizza sauce offers the same benefits. These are often sugar bombs, loaded with sodium and preservatives. A true health-boosting tomato sauce is simple: tomatoes, garlic, herbs, and our next ingredient. You can't talk about the Mediterranean diet without praising its liquid gold, extra virgin olive oil. This is the undisputed king of healthy fats and our number 7. In Greek mythology, the olive tree was a gift from the goddess Athena, symbolizing peace and prosperity. For the people of the Mediterranean, it has always symbolized life itself. In places like Icaria and Sardinia, olive oil isn't just for dressing salads, it's used generously in cooking, drizzled over vegetables, and even consumed by the spoonful. What makes it so special? Extra virgin olive oil is loaded with monounsaturated fats, which are fantastic for your heart. But its real secret lies in its powerful polyphenols. One of these is called oleocanthal, and scientists have discovered it has anti-inflammatory properties remarkably similar to ibuprofen, but without the side effects. That peppery tickle you feel at the back of your throat from a good olive oil? That's oleocanthal at work, actively reducing inflammation in your body. Chronic inflammation is a root cause of almost every major age-related disease, from heart disease and diabetes to dementia. Olive oil helps put out that fire. The common mistake: there are two big ones here. First, buying cheap, light, or pure olive oil. These are highly refined and have been stripped of their polyphenols. You must choose extra virgin. Look for oils in dark glass bottles, as light degrades the quality. Second, cooking with it at extremely high heat. Ibu has a lower smoke point than refined oils, Using it for high heat frying can destroy its delicate compounds. It's best for sautéing at low to medium heat and, of course, for drizzling over everything. Use it to dress your salads. Drizzle it over cooked fish and vegetables. Use it as a dip for whole grain bread. Replace other fats like butter and margarine with this liquid gold. It's the Mediterranean way. We're halfway through our list. Are you feeling inspired yet? Let me know in the comments which food you're most excited to try. For number 6, we're looking to the sea. While many Blue Zone diets are largely plant-based, they often include a modest amount of oily fish, like salmon, sardines, anchovies, and mackerel. The key here is omega-3 fatty acids, specifically DHA and EPA. Our brains are made of about 60% fat, and a large chunk of that is DHA. Think of omega-3s as the premium fuel for your brain and the ultimate lubricant for your body. They are incredibly anti-inflammatory, crucial for brain health, protecting against depression and dementia. They keep your heart beating regularly, lower triglycerides, and even keep your joints supple. They also contribute to what scientists call endothelial function, which is the flexibility and health of the lining of your blood vessels. Supple blood vessels mean better blood pressure and a lower risk of heart attack and stroke. The common mistake: fearing mercury. While it's true that large, predatory fish like shark, swordfish, and some larger species of tuna can accumulate higher levels of mercury, the longevity all-stars are the smaller fish. The acronym SMASH is a great guide: salmon, mackerel, anchovies, sardines, and herring. These are small, have short lifespans, and are packed with omega-3s with very low risk of contaminants. Another mistake is breading and deep frying fish, which adds unhealthy fats and calories that counteract the benefits. Aim for 2 to 3 servings a week. Grilled salmon with a squeeze of lemon. Sardines on whole wheat sourdough toast, a true Blue Zone staple. Or anchovies mashed into a pasta sauce. They are a delicious investment in a sharp mind and a healthy heart for decades to come. Let's debunk a modern myth. Carbohydrates are not the enemy. The right carbohydrates are the foundation of a long life. At number 5, we have whole grains. I'm not talking about the refined white bread or sugary cereals. I'm talking about grains in their whole, natural form: oats, barley, brown rice, and true sourdough bread. In the Blue Zones, whole grains make up a significant portion of the diet. The Sardinian diet is famous for its barley and a special type of sourdough bread called pane carousel. What's the difference? Whole grains contain the entire grain kernel, the bran, the germ, and the endosperm. This means they are packed with fiber, B vitamins, and minerals. This fiber has a low glycemic index, meaning it releases energy into your bloodstream slowly and steadily, like a log burning in a fireplace, rather than the quick flash of paper. This prevents the energy crashes and sugar cravings that come from refined carbs. The fiber is critical. It feeds the good bacteria in your gut, your microbiome, which is like a second brain for your body, controlling everything from your mood to your immune system. It also slows down the absorption of sugar, lowering cholesterol, and keeping you feeling full and satisfied. The common mistake: falling for marketing buzzwords. Multigrain or made with whole grains can be misleading. A bread can be multigrain and still be made mostly of refined white flour with a few other grains thrown in. You need to look for the words 100% whole wheat or 100% whole grain as the first ingredient. For sourdough, a true sourdough contains only flour, water, and salt, fermented naturally, which makes the nutrients more bioavailable and easier to digest. Start your day with a bowl of steel-cut oats instead of a sugary cereal. Swap white rice for brown rice or quinoa. Choose 100% whole wheat or sourdough bread. It's about choosing complexity and nourishment over simple, empty calories. What if I told you that one of the best life-extending snacks fits in the palm of your hand? At number 4, we celebrate the mighty nut. Adventists in Loma Linda, California, the only blue zone in America, have some of the longest life expectancies in the country. One of their secrets? A daily handful of nuts. Studies that followed these Adventists found that those who ate nuts at least 5 times a week had a significantly lower risk of heart disease and lived, on average, 2 years longer than those who didn't. Nuts are a perfect package of healthy fats, protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Walnuts are rich in omega-3s, great for the brain. Almonds are packed with vitamin E, which is excellent for your skin. Pistachios are rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, the same compounds in leafy greens that protect our eyes. They are nature's multivitamin. The common mistake: thinking all nuts in the snack aisle are equal. Candied nuts, honey roasted nuts, or those heavily coated in salt and oil are more candy than health food. The excess sugar and sodium can increase inflammation and blood pressure. The goal is to eat them in their most natural state, raw or dry roasted without added oils or salt. How to enjoy them for life? The key is variety and portion control. Just a small handful, about an ounce or 30 grams, is all you need. Sprinkle them on your oatmeal. Toss them in a salad for a satisfying crunch, or create a longevity trail mix with a few walnuts, almonds, and a couple of dark chocolate chips, a bonus antioxidant. They are the perfect, portable longevity food. We are in the top 3. These are the true heavyweights of the longevity diet. And at number 3, we have nature's candy, berries, especially the dark-hued ones like blueberries. If antioxidants are your body's security team, then the antioxidants in berries are the elite special forces. They contain a class of flavonoids called anthocyanins, which give them their brilliant blue, purple, and red colors. These compounds are superstars at crossing the blood-brain barrier. This means they can get right into your brain to protect neurons from damage, improve communication between brain cells, and fight the oxidative stress that leads to cognitive decline and memory loss. But their benefits extend to the entire circulatory system. These same anthocyanins improve the flexibility of your blood vessel walls and promote the production of nitric oxide, a molecule that helps your arteries relax and widen. This means better blood flow, lower blood pressure, and a healthier heart. Essentially, eating berries is like spring cleaning for your brain and your entire vascular system. The common mistake: opting for berry-flavored yogurts, cereals, or juices. These are often packed with artificial flavors and tons of added sugar. With very few, if any, real berries, you're getting a sugar rush, not a health benefit. Always choose the whole fruit. The best part is how easy they are to enjoy. Add a cup of mixed berries to your morning yogurt or oatmeal. Blend them into a smoothie, or just eat them fresh as a guilt-free dessert. Frozen berries are just as nutritious as fresh ones, often frozen at peak ripeness, so you can enjoy their brain-boosting benefits all year round. Our runner-up for the top spot is something your parents probably told you to eat every day. At number 2, it's the entire family of leafy greens. Spinach, kale, chard, collard greens. These are the nutritional foundation of a healthy diet. They are incredibly low in calories but are arguably the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. They are overflowing with vitamins A, C, and K, as well as minerals like potassium and magnesium. And of course, those all-important antioxidants. Let's go one level deeper. The folate, a B vitamin, in leafy greens is critical for a process called methylation. Think of methylation as your body's cellular copy machine. Every day, your body makes billions of new cells, and methylation ensures the DNA is copied correctly. When this process falters due to a lack of folate, it can lead to errors that contribute to cancer and other diseases. Leafy greens are essential for keeping that copy machine running perfectly. The vitamin K is essential for bone health and blood clotting. The lutein and zeaxanthin protect your eyes from macular degeneration, a leading cause of blindness in older adults. The common mistake: boiling them to death. When you boil greens and then discard the water, you're throwing most of the water-soluble vitamins, like folate and vitamin C, right down the drain. Even worse is cooking them until they are a dull olive green mush, which indicates significant nutrient loss. The longevity method. People in all the blue zones consume a wide variety of greens, often grown in their own gardens. They eat them in salads, wilt them into soups and stews at the very end of cooking to preserve nutrients, or lightly sauté them with garlic and olive oil. Start every lunch and dinner with a small salad. Or, if you're not a fan of the taste, just throw a large handful of neutral-tasting spinach into your morning smoothie with some berries. You won't even taste it, but your body will thank you for decades. And here we are, the number one food for a long and healthy life. You might be expecting some exotic, expensive superfood, but the true cornerstone of every single blue zone diet in the world is something humble, affordable, and incredibly powerful. The number one food to help you live to 100 and beyond is beans. That's right, all of them. Black beans, chickpeas, lentils, fava beans, cannellini beans. This entire family is the undisputed king of longevity foods. Dan Buettner, the explorer who discovered the blue zones, found that the longest-lived people on Earth eat, on average, a full cup of beans every single day. That is the single greatest dietary predictor of a long life. Why are they so powerful? Beans are the ultimate package. They are packed with high-quality plant protein, loaded with more fiber per gram than almost any other food, and they are a source of slow-burning complex carbohydrates. This combination keeps you full, stabilizes your blood sugar, and nourishes your gut microbiome like nothing else. The specific types of fiber in beans, known as soluble fiber, form a gel-like substance in your digestive tract that traps cholesterol and sugar, preventing them from being absorbed into the bloodstream. It's a natural, daily detox. The common concern, and how to fix it. Let's address the elephant in the room: gas and bloating. This is caused by compounds called oligosaccharides that our bodies can't break down easily. But there's a simple, ancient solution. If you're using dried beans, soak them overnight and discard the soaking water. If you're using canned beans, rinse them thoroughly. This gets rid of most of those compounds. Also, introducing beans into your diet gradually allows your gut microbiome to adapt and build up the bacteria needed to digest them properly. Don't give up. From the black beans of Costa Rica's Nicoya Peninsula, often served with corn tortillas in a dish called gallo pinto, to the chickpeas and lentils of Icaria, blended into hearty soups, to the fava beans of Sardinia, eaten fresh from the pod in the spring. Legumes are the common thread that ties all of these remarkable cultures together. They are the true foundation of the immortality diet. So there you have it, 10 of the most powerful longevity foods on the planet. Green tea, garlic, tomatoes, olive oil, fish, whole grains, nuts, berries, leafy greens, and the king of them all, beans. But as we end our journey, I want to share one final, bonus secret, perhaps the most important one of all. In the blue zones, food is never just fuel. It's connection, it's family, it's community. They don't eat their beans alone in front of a screen. They share their meals, they cook together, they celebrate together. This goes beyond just feeling good. This practice is woven into the very fabric of their culture. In Okinawa, they have a concept called ikigai, which means a reason for being. They also have moes, social support groups of friends who commit to supporting each other for life. Their meals are an expression of their ikigai and a meeting of their moai. The conversation, the laughter, the sharing of burdens and joys. This social nourishment lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that accelerates aging. It creates a powerful psychological buffer against the hardships of life. The powerful nutrients in these foods are amplified by the joy and purpose with which they are eaten. The science shows us that loneliness can be as detrimental to our health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. The blue zones have an inbuilt antidote to loneliness, and it is centered around the dinner table. The secret to a long life isn't just what you eat, but how, why, and with whom you eat. So as you start to bring these incredible foods into your life, remember to also bring connection to your table. Share a meal with someone you love. Cook for a friend. Turn dinner time into a time for conversation, not distraction. That is the true, holistic secret of the Blue Zones. A diet rich in plants, and a life rich in love. Thank you for joining me on this journey today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more deep dives into the science of health and happiness. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 10 foods is your favorite? And what is your secret to a healthy, happy life? Share your wisdom in the comments below. Until next time, eat well, connect deeply,